Congratulations guys, we succeeded in getting all the chatting groups in the Firebase real-time database. Now, let's allow the user to enter these chatting groups in order to send and receive messages. For that, I'll create a new chatting activity. I'll select empty views activity and I'll name it as chat activity. Inside the group adapter, we have item card binding.getRoot.setOnClickListener. They are located in the group view holder. And I told you that I'll come back to handle the click events on the selected card. I'll start by creating a chat group. Clicked chat group equals to groups array list.getPosition. I'm getting the current click card or the chat group. Intent I equals to new intent, and I'll use v.getContext to get the context object, and I need to direct the user to the chat activity.class. Then I need to put extra the chat name or the chat group name. Group underscore name, this is the key, and the value is chat group. Click chat group dot get group name. v.getContext dot start activity, and I'm starting this in. I'm directing the user to the chat activity and passing the group name in order to receive the messages specified for this clicked chat group. And as usual, and as we learned, we'll start with the model, then move to the repository, view model, and then to the views again. I'll create a new model class. I'll name it as chat message. And inside this chat message, I'll include 4 attributes. The first one is the sender ID. String sender ID. The second attribute is the message text. The third one is of type long, which is the time, and a boolean is mine. This for checking if this message and the current message is sent by me or by others. Create a constructor having the first 3. Then I need to check if the sender ID equals to the current user ID. So I'll set the isMine boolean to true. And this will result in distinguishing my messages from the other messages. So sender ID dot equals to Firebase Auth dot get instance dot get current user dot get UID. If it is true, then set isMine to true. Of course, I need an empty constructor because I'm using Firebase, and I need to create getters and setters. And inside this model class, I'll create a new method just for converting the time. So convert time. And here I am making the time as a long type. So I'm converting this long to a string. Simple date format object as the f equals to new simple date format, and I need it with HH and minute. So this will format the time in hours and minutes. Date equal to new date object get time. I'm getting the time variable. This is the getter of the time variable. SDF dot set time zone dot get default, and return SDF dot format the date. In this method, I'm converting timestamp into a formatted time string. The resulting string will represent the time in the local time zone according to the hour, minute pattern.